What was fandom like before the right-wing activists ruined it, says ya Boi Zack. Now, this is rich, and this is about the most insulting thing you could ever see as a Trump supporter, as a Christian who's been watching the culture denigrate over and over and over again in comic books, in video games, in books, in Hollywood, as the right-wing activists don't control anything. In fact, we are trying to build a parallel economy, do something different, because they banned us, they blacklisted us, they maligned us, they made our lives living hells for just saying, no, we won't go out of the industry. Your boy Zack seems to have forgotten what he was fighting about to begin with by saying this kind of thing. And left-wing activists still completely control the industry, and your boy Zack actually covers and sweeps for them at this juncture. It's absolutely ridiculous to see. This is one of the most insulting videos he's ever made, and of course, he's lost another 100 subscribers. The subscriber count is now down to 92K. We're going to break that 91K level very, very soon on the Ya Boi Zack channel soon. And we're going to cover it the entire way as we'll just grow our channel. I think everybody is slowly bleeding from over there to over here because I'm doing exactly what Ya Boi Zack promised to do, getting books out regularly. I've got a subscribe star where I am literally just putting out comic books like nobody even knows about it. But I got these right here, where I am putting out 8 pages of comics a month just based on the subscribers present right now. I'm basically paying for it out of my own pocket just to keep it going. These are exclusive comics. On top of that, I got 9 graphic novels in development that are going into crowdfunds and the like. I've got novels coming out. We're building the right-wing entertainment that is completely separate and way better than anything Hollywood's ever come out with, and anything better than your boy Zack's ever come out with as well. And we're just getting it to people. I love this. What I really like, my dream, I have a dream that, like, on Subscribestar here, Patreon banned me, of course, and this is what drives me crazy. Again, right-wing activists ruin it. Patreon banned me for hate speech, and it's like, what am I doing? I'm writing comic books like that, like don't really have much like real political content to it. It's just they don't like me because I'm me. Kickstarter banned me, Indiegogo banned me. You know, it's like your boy Zack. It's not us that are ruining things. It's them that are not allowing us just to exist, and this is a big problem. But here's my vision. And this is what I've wanted with the Subscribestar, which is a Patreon alternative, and it's only like $3 a month, guys. So if you want to help build it up, get in on it, help me out. If we got everybody who watches this video to do it, I'd never have to run crowdfunds again. I'd just be able to produce comics like on the web here and just produce stuff. And so that's exactly what I've wanted to do, is build this here as a subscription network. It's called like a neo-patronage, right? Back in the day, artists used to have patrons support them, right? And the patrons who supported them would like fund them so they could just do their art and not have to worry about it. And that's the goal, the vision here. Now, you know I'm going to be very, very productive and just keep going hard because I've done so for years. I've come out with a ton of different stuff. And while your boy Zack's just sitting there on his thumbs like complaining about the right wing now, I've just been coming out with books. I've been coming out with comic books. I've been coming out with lots of stuff. Oh, look at all these. Look at all my graphic novels that have been coming out over the last few years that like have been the best kept secret because these guys don't want you to know this exists because they don't want you to know that there's any other kind of alternative. Now, the Subscribestar, like I said, my vision is that I can produce on here and produce a full comic book monthly on here just based on what people can provide on here. Now, if we get $5 subscribers, the amount that it costs to do a like comic book that I like to do, just like with the art that I'd like, is going to be about 500 subscribers. Now, there's going to be 3,000 or 4,000 people who watch this video. If everybody did it, we'd totally be in business and we'd totally be crushing it, right? That's all we need. It's not a lot to ask, and I appreciate you guys for being there. Now, it's been just chugging along for a while. We've just been doing this for a while, and like I said, I'm just paying for it myself because I'm just going to create it anyway. But, we could do bigger and better things the more people that come on, and thank you guys so much for supporting. It means a big deal. If you believe in that patronage, if you really want to start and like help get an alternative going, this is the spot to be. And thank you. That's in the description below. I've got a newsletter. You can check out my books for free as well and sign up there. And thank you guys for being here. So like I said, this is insulting. And especially the way that he came up and the way that he was built was because, of course, the left wing took over comic books. And if you don't know everything about this, the left wing has been really, they've taken over comic books like since the early 2000s. The reason they wanted to destroy the Spider-Man marriage is they hate the institution of marriage. They wanted to destroy that. They started building in all the stuff, adding in the Joss Whedon's writing for the comics to try to get the Hollywood in on it at the time. They started making Young Avengers. They put a gay character into it, and this is exactly what they started doing even back then. By the time that 2014 rolled around, you had like multiple iterations and generations of people getting more and more woke, and they just bring in their friends, bring in their friends, bring in their friends. Suddenly, it's Marvel now, and none of these characters that you know were even recognizable anymore. They're all left-wing identity politics like craziness that's been subverting all these characters. There was no right-wing activists at all in it. There were no right-wing in it. In fact, we were all blacklisted. Everybody who was marginally on the right got blacklisted. Mike Barron got blacklisted, right? Graham Nolan got blacklisted. Chuck Dixon got blacklisted. Orson Scott Card got. Anybody who could actually write from that perspective is just gone, right? And so that is what happened over the course of several years. And then it became like a witch hunt in the industry. Like if they knew you voted for Trump, you're gone. And so there's no right-wing activists in fandom because we've all been forced out. I got banned from the World Science Fiction Convention in 2018 because I spoke out against some of this stuff because of the way that I was, again, just treated just because it came out that I voted for Trump. I had to sue them because they defamed me, and I won that lawsuit. Your boy Zack didn't even report on it, right? Because, again, he doesn't care about any of this stuff. He just wanted to, I just want Rogue to be in the Savage Land wearing half-naked clothes, and then I can clap like a monkey. I mean, that's exactly what he thinks. I mean, he's basically a leftist centrist who's just a part of this exact same thing. And so every time any right-wing activist or right-wing person at all, tries to get into fandom and tries to get involved in these things, we get banned, we get maligned, we get harassed, our families get harassed. It's terrible. And Zach, this happened to you. They remember, they perceive you as a right-wing activist, you boy Zach, even though you are a leftist, even though you just crave to be one of them, you crave their mainstream approval more than anything else. You got identified as that. They called you a fascist over and over and over again. They called you a Nazi. They said when you went on the Daily Show, they interviewed you to try to set you up, call you a white supremacist about Superman and the like, right? I mean, do you forget that? That's exactly what we endure all the time just for being here. And unfortunately, this whole fandom scene is just toxic. It really is, because it's what they want is they want you to worship the corporation. And Zach does worship the corporation. This is exactly his entire problem here, right? They want you to worship Batman and Spidey-Man, right? They want you to not care who's creating it. So it doesn't matter who the writer is, it doesn't matter the quality of the writing or the art. It's Spidey-Man, so I'm going to buy it every single month because it says Spidey-Man on it. That's what they want. They want you to become a brand simp. And that's exactly what you are, you boy Zach. And you're bitter about it because, people have kind of found that out. And so these brands have ruined everything. These corporatisms have ruined everything. The whole concept of fandom ruined everything, right? And it was done intentionally as marketing gimmicks so that you worship corporations. It's evil. It really is. And these corporations treat their fans like shit, as you know. They tell you over and over again they don't care what you think. Tom Brevoort, the editor over at Marvel, says that they're never going to bring back the Spider-Man marriage. They don't even care how many fans want it because screw you, right? They don't care. They loathe you. They think they're above you. They're disgusting. And they treat their talent just as badly. We had Dustin Nguyen say he hasn't had a pay increase on his page rates for 10 plus years, right? Larry Hama, who created your G.I. Joe that you love, your boy Zach, is out there at 78 years old saying he can't retire because he can't afford to. These corporations are terrible. Their little slop that they produce are terrible. And so what you need to do is have real art that's independent, that's good. That's why I've been promoting, if you actually watch my last few videos, lots of positive videos, guys. I know you didn't tune in because they were positive. Shame on you. But yes, they were there. I talked about Steve Ditko in a project honoring his legacy because he was a creative. Talked about Mark Miller, stuff that was out there, Common America that was out there, because there's good stuff coming out. And it's all independent. And that's what we're trying to build. So we need to build this up as a real movement, and we need to do this as a community. And we need to do exactly what your boy Zach and Ethan Van Sciver failed to do because they didn't know what they were trying to accomplish. They didn't care about actually preserving the culture and changing the culture and making it better. They cared about, with your boy Zach, he wanted to get in with Marvel and DC and was bitter when it never happened. And then with Ethan, he just wanted to create his little drama fiefdom. And so they were bad examples of on how to do this, right? So we are doing it here now. We're building it. We have a great community in our Discord who actually cares about comics. We talk about comics and books and everything we love, right? I'm making my stuff on Subscribestar here. You got to get on here. This is so important. Like I said, if everybody watches this video, just does it, we suddenly have something so big that we can hire the top tier artists. We can hire the people who are so that are named people. I mean, it'd be that easy. But it's really, really hard to get people in on the thing like this. And I know it's hard, and I'm going to keep doing it because I love it and I care, and I'm going to keep creating because I love it and I care. And that is what the right wing activists are doing in fandom right now. We're building our own things, and we're not caring about these stupid brands anymore, because these stupid brands were all a lie, and it was all something that was meant to manipulate us. And it manipulated you, Zach. Get back on track. All right. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, we've got a couple comics in development right now. And what I'd like to do is again, get you on here. Like the $3 a month, I give you the exclusive comics on that front. But if you want to do more, like I said, we want to get this patron. It's 500 people at the $500. We'll get to the point where we can be working with the top tier named artists that you know, and building a book like that, right? On the other front, if just one person wants to come in and support that kind of thing at that kind of a level because you want to patronize this kind of thing and jumpstart us, that helps too, right? And so it's all on you guys. But we have an alternative here. I have a vision to do it. I just need your help. It's in the description below. Go here, sign up for my newsletter, grab some of my current books, guys. And I appreciate you being here. We'll be back soon.